I've tried to start this video like 4 times, 5 times. It's just been a hectic day and people are calling that I really have to take the call. So, and somebody may be calling in a minute because I just went through the border and I noticed that my wife's car is in the compound. So that means they've hauled her in for a 3rd degree, which in Amy terms is almost grounds for a nervous breakdown because she has Adeline and Ava with her. So between Addie trying to run around and Ava asking silly questions, she's not going to be in fine humor. Now the Wi-Fi, your signal at the border is poor. So I just messaged her and said, I'm here. Is there anything I can do? Didn't even go through. So I'm sure Amy's one of these people that, you know, she gets scared when she gets to the border, right? They be like, citizenship, I don't have guns. Like, she just, I don't know why they hauled her in, but I'm sure it has something to do with her demeanor or what she's thinking or what she's acting like. So hopefully she gets through okay and meets us in Ohio in short order. You know, Ollie, we should have stopped there for something to eat. I see there's a Tim Hortons. This little town right here. Burger King. Burger King's hard on my belly. Anyway, just a hectic day. I just, you know, it started fine. Get up, jogged all the horses in short order. Got everybody, got the car down, back to Amy. Had Greg go over and pick up some feed. Get the bikes put on. Everything was going well. It was going really well. And then the wheels just came off. So we're going to get to the races. I'm going to get to the races on time, but not a ton of time to spare. So there's not a whole lot that we can do. In there too. Anyway, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. We're over here now, at least half the family. The boys are over here now. Hopefully the girls will be shortly behind us and we'll get to Ohio and everything will be fine. I wanted to get the kids over here, have a nice supper. Can't do that now because everything's fallen behind. Get some swimming. Hopefully they can get some swimming in. And hopefully they can get some swimming in and watch the horses qualify in school tomorrow at Northfield. And of course, watch them tonight. We got Mama Knows Best, Jekyll and Hyde, and Matt's MVP racing tonight. We got a number of horses qualifying tomorrow, a number of horses qualifying Friday, tons of horses schooling, training, Thursday, Friday. It's a zoo, and the problem is that we have a lot of people. I know a lot of you home are, I get the emails all the time. Hey, can we drone this week? It looks like Friday's going to be okay. Friday might be okay weather-wise, but we also have a ton of horses qualifying and schooling, so we won't be able to drone Friday. Just logistically, it's impossible. If I'm not there or James isn't there, who will both be at the qualifiers, just the orchestra doesn't work well when the conductors are gone away. So we can't drone. We can train some Friday, but we can't drone. It would look like complete chaos. What else? So it looks like next week, the first available day. It's nice, eh? The first available day we have to get the drone done, we will. And so that'll be next week sometime. The weather's not really helping right now. What's going on here? The weather's not really helping right now because this is charging, that's why. Because it snowed yesterday. Now it's going up to 5-10. It's 13 here, but it was 5 when I got to the border. And 17 tomorrow. So although the weather looks great, it may wreak havoc on the horses themselves. We still got a couple of sick ones. Cunning Connie seems much better now, but she's over it, I believe. But we still have Oh My Gosh and Dreamin' of Credit who are a little sick. A couple other horses have some signs of getting a little bit sick. This weather, it just kills. It's terrible. It just like to be cold until it's not anymore. It just hasn't been. This has been a horrible winter for weather. So for the climate, it's just been terrible. So in a perfect world, we would have all the horses healthy and ready to go and train, and Sunday would be beautiful. Unfortunately, this week it won't happen. So we'll get a drone out to you next week at some point. I suspect during the week. This will be a midweek drone. We'll get it done one way or another. So that out of the way. This video was not for any of that. This video today was for a number of reasons, for a different reason. Over the last couple of months, I've been watching the dialogue, the threads on social media, the conversations about the freeze brands. I'll be honest, out of sheer ignorance, I just assumed that microchipping was a step forward. It was evolutionary, right? It would really help our industry, horse racing, in a big way. And not realizing that there is two sides to every story. And yes, we have the scanners in the barn. We scan the horse's neck and it goes beep. Up comes the microchip number, so the horse's identification number, and also their temperature. I thought it was great idea. But what is happening is sometimes it's very hard to ID the horses in very compromising positions in the slaughterhouses, right? So we have obviously a number of people in our industry that specifically go and search out and try and save horses out of the slaughterhouses. I can tell you, because it's happened to me, there is no worse feeling than getting a phone call from somebody saying, Mr. McDonald, there's a horse that you were an owner on, or you were a listed owner on, that has shown up in a slaughterhouse, in a kill pen. That is a gut-wrenching feeling, and one that we need to be able to protect ourselves against in the industry. That's why a lot of you have taken upon yourselves to put the horses in full circle in Standardbred Canada and keep an eye on the horses. And by microchipping and by freeze branding, we can do that. Microchipping alone isn't as cut and dry, and when they falter or they don't work properly, there is no identification for that particular horse. So the freeze branding is important. You see a lot, I think they call it "We Stand for the Brand," I think is the slogan that a number of the firms have put out there, a number of the trainers have put out there. To me, it was a non-starter. If there is anything that can somewhat safeguard our horses in, as I said, very compromising positions, then we need to do that. And for the USTA to try and make an argument, or Standardbred Canada to try and make an argument where it isn't important, is beyond tone deaf. I mean, there are a large group of people out there that don't like horse racing, right? You know they are. The special interest groups that don't like horse racing at all, and to give them any sort of ammo about why, to even remotely say that we don't care about horses is unacceptable for our industry. So as such, the stable.ca continuing on with our pledge to take care of the horse first, will be freeze branding every single one of our horses. All of them. I think I looked into it at Standardbred Canada. It's $85 each, Canadian dollars, to get it done. We will begin freeze branding our horses as soon as possible. There is no argument not to do it. And if there is any horses that slip through the cracks because of a faulty microchip at a kill pen, at a slaughterhouse, then that's on us as an industry. There's no excuse. So we will, as I said, this is a non-starter for me. There was never going to be a dialogue or an argument to be made. If this will help safeguard our horses, the stable.ca is 100% behind it. So we will stand for the brand, as many other stables did, as many other farms and breeders have done. And we will freeze brand every single horse that we have. So that is that. I didn't want to make a big deal about it. This is an in-house thing. This is the stable. I don't think anybody sitting at home watching this video is shocked or surprised or would say, I don't really think that's a good use of our money. I would hope they're not, because it is. If there was ever a good use of $85, this is it. So with that, I will let you guys know if there's anything needed. I don't think there is. I'll reach out to Standardbred Canada. I'll talk to the USTA on this side of the border and ask them what we have to do to get this done. But for now, every horse that resides in Ontario, Canada right now will absolutely be freeze branded, and we'll get working on how we will do it, when we will do it, and how quick we can get it done here in the United States. So with that, your video's over. I did want to give you a little update about the way the horses were training. Everybody went well today. I'm happy with everybody. I'll give you a video after we school and qualify tomorrow, and again after we school and qualify on Friday. But for today, I thought this video was very important to bring forward. We at the stable have and certainly will stand for the brand.